Welcome back to another episode of BC Life. This week we've had a lot of stuff that we did, a lot of stuff that we found, and this video is actually going to be in multiple parts here. If you want to watch what we found in the debris cup at the bank, that's going to be the first part of the video. The second part of the video is actually going to be metal detecting an 1898 farmhouse. We actually found some pretty good stuff there. And then we're gonna have two wrap-ups at the end. The first wrap-up's what we found metal detecting. The second of which is what we found all together. It's just going to be the best items that were found metal detecting, and some of the better stuff we found coin roll hunting. At any point in time, you can skip to whichever part of the video you want to watch. I'm just giving you a heads up. There is a lot to this week's video. And again, you can feel free to skip something if you're not interested in metal detecting and you just want to see the coins. I mean, you can always feel free to do that. It's just been a very busy week. Well, we just dumped back some half dollars that we went through and checked. And when they went to change the bag, we asked about if there was anything in the debris cup. Well, they had a good bit in the debris cup. We haven't checked to see what any of it was yet. We just had them just dump the debris cup into a bag. My dad's going to dump it out into this box and we'll see what it is together. So you can see it's a lot of trash, but let's see what's in here. I automatically see a wheat penny. It's a 1955. We got a 68 quarter. Well, actually I have to take a magnet to that because in Canada, 68 could be silver. It could also be clad, but the clad won't stick to a magnet. So this might actually be a good coin. We got a 1980 American quarter. 1 rupee from India. We got an 81 quarter with a nickel stuck to it. 2013. We got a coin from the Dominican Republic. We got $20 from Jamaica. We have a pin that says Chaffee's Locks, Canada. That's kind of cool. We got a steel cent. It's 1943. That's actually probably the coolest find in here so far. Still real nice and pretty. Actually, we got another wheat penny over here. It's a 1951 wheat penny. Still got some of its luster. We got another wheat penny. It's a 1945. We got a Mexican coin right here. It says $100 on it, which it's probably more like 100 pesos. It's not really $100. We have a one of those bits for like a drill. We got a 64 penny. That one's copper. We got a junk earring. That's all that is. It's junk. We got another earring. It says 925 on the side here. I'll actually have to pull that up under microscope then, but this is silver. We got a 925 sterling silver earring. It's actually got a real pretty design to it too. So we got silver out of the breakup. Got another earring here. This one looks like it might be a junk earring. I have to pull that up under microscope then too to see. We got another junk earring here. We got a ring. Feels like aluminum, but there's a marking right here. I think it's just aluminum. We got a rock. Got two more bits. Got some more American quarters here. Someone colored this one. I'll just pick out some of the American quarters here. Nothing special, just clad quarters. Got a Canadian penny from 2007. We got another wheat penny. I'm not sure if you can actually see this. It's a 29S, so it's actually a better date. There we are. You can see it now. We got a 1977 penny. I think this is an earring. Hold up, let me see it first. Not really 100% sure on that. That might be gold. I'm not really sure. I'll have to check that out. Take a better look at it. We got another drill bit head. I actually keep those. They're good to have. We got another earring here. Once again, it'll need to be checked under a microscope. A lot of times if it is silver, it'll say 925 on the shaft. We got another copper penny. It's a 1975. Got some more Canadian quarters. Oh wow, I don't have this one yet. It's one of their commemorative quarters. We got a 2005 Canadian quarter. We got whatever this thing is. It's about ring size, but it's like a rope with like a stone attached to it. We got 10 cents from the Bermuda. We got another earring. I think this one might be just junk. Got another drill bit piece, or another bit for a drill. You got one of those tokens, so where you smash a penny. Those are actually kind of cool. I think we got another wheat penny here. We got a 1952 wheat penny. We got another token. We also got another wheat penny. $19.52. We got two modern nickels. You can tell by the low relief design on the back of that it's modern. And you got the modern one on the front. We got a couple more clad Canadian dimes. We got some clad American dimes. We got two zinc pennies that are stuck together. We got a third smashed penny token. Got another American quarter here. And another one. So we got a bit of zinc pennies in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick those out. If you don't know already, zinc pennies are just 82 and newer. Just gonna get a handful of them. Some of them are pretty sticky. Those are 82 and newer. Ugh. Here's an interesting one. We have a 1946 penny, which is going to be a wheat penny. It's got like a V or something stamped into it. It's actually raised pretty good. Sorry about the shakiness of the camera, and I can't tell if you can see this very well. My dad was originally holding the camera, but I'm holding it now. Okay, we got a 1980 copper penny stuck to a clad shield cent. We got some more of these clad pennies. Trying to do this one-handed again. I'm holding the camera by myself. And this is a 79 penny stuck to a 59 penny. So they're both going to be copper. And these are more zinc pennies, 82 and newer. Oh heck! We have the second earring to that 925 earring set. They'll clean up nicely, and that's 925 is sterling silver. So it makes a second earring to that pair. You knew we'd find the second one in here. Usually when I find earrings in the machines, you don't have both of them. That's the last of the zinc pennies. Then we got two more copper pennies in here. We got another British 10 pence. Another clad nickel. I've got a British penny. Another clad dime. We've also got a stone. I don't know if that's anything, but I'm actually going to pull that aside. I want to throw a stone out. Got some other odds and ends in here. I'm looking to see if there's anything else good. Okay, we got another junk earring here. Got another earring backing. As you can see, there's a bunch of trash. The break cups usually do have a lot of debris and trash too, so this is just the tack. But I guess it's not really too trashy. Everything else is trash. We got rocks in here for some odd reason. It's just pretty much anything people dump into the coin machine that doesn't belong in the coin machine, whether it's foreign coins. Sometimes it's just older currency, destroyed coins, jewelry. People dump jewelry back a good bit. It's a lot of times junk jewelry. I'll show you what all we found then. I'll do a video, or I'll line them all up. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, everyone. Here's what we found in the machine. I laid it all out. We got 2 sterling silver earrings. We got a stone. We have this here, which actually looks to be an earring, and it does have a marking on the shaft. I'll have to put that under microscope. I believe this might actually be gold. So that would mean we got gold and silver out of the coin counter. We got this altered coin. It's also got a hole in it. It's a wheat penny, actually. I know we got a 29S in here. Right here it is. That's actually a pretty good date. We got 3 Canadian quarters. One of them being that commemorative I don't have yet. We got all those clad American quarters. We got 3 of the tokens, the Canadian dime, some other foreign coins. We got that pin, 3 Canadian dimes. All of these are zinc pennies, which means they're 82 and newer. These are all copper pennies. We got a collection of bits, that aluminum ring. We got a rupee. We got 4 nickels. We got a British 1 penny. We got this thing with the stone attached to it. We got these junk earrings here. This is actually like a brass plated with something here. I thought it looked silver at first, but it's not silver. And these other ones are junk. We got that Jamaica coin. We have the Mexican coin. And then we have 5 American dimes. But that all came out of the debris cup there. On today's episode, I'm actually at an 1898 farmhouse. I got my first item that I think looks like it might be something old. I see a lot of green here. It came in at about an Indian head penny tone. So, we'll see what this is together. Well, it's gonna be a wheat penny. If I can stop from dropping it. I'll see if I can get a date off this. It's only a 1940. Huh. Well, either way, we're on the board with something old. Okay, everyone, I just dug a coin spill. I got 2 wheat pennies out of the hole. I got a 1956 and a 1957. Both are wheat pennies. I didn't think it was going to be a coin at all because it seemed like a bigger target on my metal detector. I still wanted to dig it anyhow. When I've pulled a penny out, that's where I started thinking to myself, there's probably something else in that hole. There might be even more than this. I'm going to rescan this with my metal detector real quick. I wasn't picking anything else up with my pinpointer, but you never know till you rescan, so I'll be back if there's something else in the hole. Okay, there was something else in the hole. I just dug another wheat penny. I haven't checked the date on it yet. Go ahead and see what this is together. The last 2 are 56 and 57. See if we got another 50s or something. Maybe one that's older. It's actually pretty crusty. I'll get back to you here in a second. Sorry about that, I had to scrub it a little bit on my pant leg. It's a 1941. So that's pretty good. 3 wheat pennies out of 1 hole, and I still got the surrounding area to check.
That's squeaking pretty darn good.
Okay, my dad, Silver Santa, got it in a real nice tone. We haven't seen what it is yet. He says he thinks it sounds like silver. Me personally, I don't think so. We'll see together.
It is silver.
Okay, he was right. You got a mercury dime here. Sweet. We'll have to spray that with some water then. Do you have a little bit of water, Dad?
I have nothing on me. I can get the water.
I'll be right back with the water. There we have it. It's a 1936. Well, I think I just got myself a silver. I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna have to call my dad over here with the water so we can clean it up, see what it is. Okay, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and rinse this one off, see what it is. This one's pretty caked up. I was getting some wheat pennies over here that were pretty caked up, and then I think they're pretty old. I think we just got a 1916. Hopefully it's the D or the S. We're actually going to flip over to the other side. Nope, it's just a Philadelphia. But I think that might be my oldest coin of the day. I haven't got those caked up wheat pennies that I got over here cleaned up yet. But I didn't even take the time to film them because I just couldn't get them rubbed off on my pants or anything. But this is pretty sweet. So me and my dad both got a mercury dime out here today. I'm going to go ahead and keep hitting this area because it seems like I'm getting older wheat pennies. I can't get the dates off of them, but I got this merc. So I'm going to hit this area real good. My dad just called me over. He was like, "Nuh-uh, no way." He said it just flipped right out of the hole. Check that out. It looks like we just got a barber dime. Neither one of us has touched this yet.
Go ahead, read it.
I don't want to rub that. It's a 1914 though, for sure. Oh, sweet. This thing cleaned up nice. I thought I was on the board for the oldest silver with that 1916. And this definitely beats it. Holy shoot, yeah. This is a good day. Okay, everybody, I see a silver edge, and it looks like it's quarter size. I am going to go ahead and get Silver Santa over here with the water again. This is right around the same area I dug that mark. Right here we are. I haven't flipped it out yet. We'll go ahead and plug this together, see what it is. Looks like it's a Washington. It's a 1943. We just got a big silver quarter right here. Oh yeah. Very happy with that. Any day I'm getting silver is a good day. I haven't checked that hole to see if there's anything else in there. Okay, everybody, it's time for that one game. Barber or seated. You can see the one dime on the back here. I just dug this, so at the end of the day, we're both going to have one real old dime. Now, my dad dug a Warnickel earlier, so we're both at 3 silvers currently. So that's pretty good. We each of us got 3 silvers in one day. That's a total of 6 silvers out for metal detecting. And we both got barberage. This might actually be older, I don't know yet. Because the seated dimes and the barber dimes actually the same reverse. So, here he is with the water. You can see that one dime. Looks like it's an 1898. I got 1800 silver. Sweet. Funny thing is, that's when this farmhouse was built. This is an 1898 farmhouse. We just got 1898 silver. Okay, everyone, this is not going to be the final wrap-up because a lot of this stuff I can't really see too well. It's got mud caked on. It's going to need to be cleaned better. I got an old RCA television, or my dad dug a RCA television tube token. It's pretty cool. He got a modern quarter. The stuff over here is the stuff that my dad dug. He got an old Pompane Bloom compact. He got this old pin. I'll have to show better pictures of that then. He's got some wheat pennies. I can't really see any dates on them. He can read the 1919. I can read the 1936 and the 1945. I'll have to see what else I can pull when we get home. But I got he also got a 1991 zinc penny. Now as far as what I got some unreadable wheat pennies. They're going to have to be cleaned up some. I got 2 play dimes. I got a shotgun head stamp. I got this old zipper. Some kind of old clip. A 37 wheat penny. A 1940, 41, 56, and 57 wheat pennies. I really can't see my screen, so sorry if it's not the best. I got a 1959 Memorial Cent, 77 and 82. These ones are copper. And then I got 3 zinc ones. As you can see, the Shield Cents, they're 2010 and newer, they're zinc. Now, as far as the silver goes, my dad dug a 1914 barber dime. I dug an 1898 barber dime. He dug a 1936 mercury dime. I dug a 1916 mercury dime. And then he got a 1943 Jefferson nickel, and I got a 1943 Washington quarter. Overall, the detail on his coins are a lot better than the detail on my coins. Mine are kind of cruddy, but they are older. Overall, that's a total of 6 silvers and 1 metal detecting permission. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, when we get home, I'm going to do a second wrap-up with the stuff cleaned up so it can be seen better. This is pretty cool. Me and Silver Santa, we actually metal detected a house from 1898 yesterday. This is what we found. I've been taking a little bit of time trying to get some of the stuff cleaned up. One of the wheat pennies we dug, it's just so crusty we couldn't get a date off of it, unfortunately. You can tell it's a wheat cent. We got an 1898 dime. It's one of the barber dimes. We got a 1910 wheat penny. a 1914 barber dime. We got a 1916 Mercury dime. We dug this shotgun head stamp. My dad actually dug this. It's one of the Remington UMC Nitro Club shotgun head stamps. This specific one here would have been used from 1912 to 1915. So it's a pretty good old head stamp right there. We ended up digging a 1919 penny, a 1927D. We got a World's Fair crosspin, World's Fair crosspin. I don't know what you really call this. It was the badge off of the crosspin, but it was from the World's Fair from 1933. Pretty cool in that. This is a vintage 1920s Pompane Bloom makeup compact. My dad dug this one. Now we also got two 1936 pennies and a 36 silver dime. We got two 1937 pennies. We got a 38 penny, a 39 penny, a 1940 penny, a 41. Now the zipper here, it's one of the old Merita zippers. I looked this one up online. It turns out this is actually a vintage 1940s zipper. Funny thing is, actually came out of the same hole as my 56, 57, and 59 pennies. These two here I showed on camera together. And I also dug the 59, and I think I dug another wheat penny. I don't remember if I recorded that or not on video. We got two 1943 silvers. Dad dug the war nickel. I dug the silver quarter. We got a 1945 penny. And of course, 56, 57, 59. And then we got two play dimes. Now this here is matchbox number 63. This is the, I'll show you the base on it. This is the crash tender, the airport crash tender. But when you're looking it up online, this car is actually manufactured in 64, and it's number 63. I think it'd actually be kind of cool to get this restored. I know there's YouTubers out there that restore these and that. I was actually talking to Silver Santa. It would actually be kind of cool to send this to one of those YouTubers just to have restored. It's just something we've never had done. You can see it's mostly intact, and it's amazing what some of those YouTubers can do. That's just a thought. We're not sure if we're actually going to do it, but... Okay, now as far as 70s go, we got one of the old RCA television tube tokens. It says treasure token on the one side. It has an 80 stamp on the back. It says RCA television tubes for picture of the picture of quality. This would have been from the 1970s. We got a 77 penny and an 82 penny. We got this old Weiser lock key. We got a button and some kind of clip. That would be our 70s and early 80s relics. And then we got the new junk. We got several zinc pennies. These ones are so corroded that you can't see the dates. This is a 1991, and we got a 2001 quarter. Overall, that's a really good hunt. Each of us dug 3 silver dimes. My dad dug, my dad dug up the 1914. I dug up the 1898. I dug up the 1916. He dug up the 36. And we both dug a 34. Actually, one of those things I did take notice to is, I was kind of joking about this with my dad. We both dug a barber dime, and we both dug a Mercury dime. I told him his look a lot prettier than mine do, but mine are older. But we both got one of each, and then when it came to 1943, we both got a silver coin from 43. So it was, again, it was a good hunt. We did get one mystery piece. We're not really sure what it was or what it is. I dug this out in the middle of the yard. Looks like it would have had some kind of clip or whatever on the back. My guess is, my dad's guess is that it used to be like an old tie-down strap of some sort. Because I know the tie-downs that I have for my truck, this piece on the back actually comes up. I'm thinking of like the ratcheting tie-down straps. I don't know if this is what this is or if it's something else. So if anyone has any idea on what this actually is, please leave a comment down in the comment section.
Hi, Mom, the car broken. Hi, Mom,
But that was, again, a really good day, really good hunt. I wasn't expecting to find Barber Dime. My dad wasn't expecting to find another silver after he dug his 36. Well, everyone, this is a wrap up for the week. I just put the best of the best finds on here. Some of the foreign stuff that I've already shown isn't on here. Some of the nickels I've shown are not on here right now. And some of the metal detecting finds that I found aren't on here, like your green and dirtier wheat pennies and that. I just kind of kept this for like the nicest stuff that I haven't shown, or just stuff I haven't shown as a whole. I'd shown this in another video, or well, another video clip. It's gonna be in this video, but that's the one that has the hole in the top and it's got the V in it. I got a 1935 nickel, a 1938 nickel, and three 1939s. We found a Type 2, or it's actually a Type 1 Eisenhower dollar. It's one of the bicentennials. We went through a bunch of bicentennials and we only found one Type 1 in there. We found a colorized quarter. We found a really nice Washington quarter that's going to get checked in the book soon. We found some Canadian pennies. I just pulled aside the oldest and the newest. 1959 was the oldest, the newest was 2006. I did the same with the nickels. Well, we only found two. I don't know. We might have found some others in that debris cup. I can't remember back to that right now, but it is in the video here. We found these two Canadian dimes. We found a Canadian quarter. We got some toned coins here. It's a toned Washington and Roosevelt dime. We've got some foreign coins here, a smiley face, and then our best finds for the week are right here. We got a 43 a 43 Jefferson quarter, or Jefferson nickel, sorry. We also found a 43 Washington quarter. We got a 1914 Barber dime, the 1916 Mercury dime, the 1898 Barber dime, and there's the 43 Washington quarter I was thinking about, and that's what I was getting confused with there. And then we got a 1936 Mercury dime. Those were the ones found metal detecting. We got a 1943 King George dime. This is actually silver. That's from Canada. We got a 1967 silver dime. Those are both 80% silver. We got a 1941 Mercury dime. And we got a 1952 Washington quarter. Those were actually all from coin roll hunting. The coins above were from metal detecting. We also got these two Jefferson nickels metal detect, or not metal detecting, but coin roll hunting. And those are war nickels. We got a 42 and a 44. We got a proof dime from 1977, a proof nickel from 1963, and an S Mint mark quarter from 2013. And then in that coin counter earlier this week, we got two sterling silver earrings. The stone looks like a topaz. I don't know for sure if that's what it is, but that's what it looks to be. I couldn't find them on the internet. I did try looking at the counter stamp in that. I couldn't find anything on that. And then I also got the 14 karat earring there. It's missing its stones. That one stone that's sitting there was actually in the debris cup along with the earring, so I don't know if that actually came out of that or if it's from something entirely different. I don't know if any of the stones are real. I mean, they're pretty. I don't really have much of any kind of knowledge on how to check stones. But that's it for this week. As always, if you liked this video, please like, subscribe, leave any comments down in the comment section. I'm always happy to get feedback. I'll try to respond to any questions I get or any concerns.